Welcome to another video on my BeagleBoard Classic running embedded Linux, Ubuntu Linux, and which is programmed in Python and connected to a serial cable, or connected with a serial cable to Minicom serial terminal, which is quite necessary in this case. An HDMI monitor, which is this one, currently inactive because there's no mouse and keyboard attached. So also connected to USB hub, which is in turn connected to, on the left, a white colored USB to Ethernet converter for use with VNC, virtual network computing, as well as internet, of course, and robo interface. Robo interface is not programmed. I program everything on the BeagleBoard, and then by means of the library API, application programming interface, I program the whole roller track. And on the right you can see the oscilloscope with which I check the signals, because this has to be programmed using pulse modulation, and I can check the signals on the oscilloscope. Currently it's not doing anything because I haven't started the program yet. Last time I added this support for the track, which goes all the way up here, and it was necessary because for some reason the balls kept stuck in here. Then also I had to check on this with the motor, and I still have to check on that. Here you see several probes connecting to that oscilloscope. The problem is now that after a successful run I have two major problems. One thing is that when I press this switch fully, and I have to press it for multiple seconds, then this starts running. However, last time at the end of the episode it stopped running. Signal kept coming, but it didn't run. Second thing is something you can't really see from this side, but back here these magnets which hold the balls get stuck on the edge of the roller track. So I have to find a solution, and that too I did find at the end of the episode. Then this looping, well, unfortunately I have to collect the balls here myself, manually, and then transport them to the pickup place. Not very nice, but I have to deal with it and see if I can make something work here. Until then, let me check and run. Because talking is nice, or maybe not nice, introduction, but let's roll. And for that, on the computer using VNC, I start the program. And there it goes. And currently it will go right this way. There it comes. Yep. There another one comes. So now I press the switch. The chain should stop. Yep, it does now. This one should change, and it has changed now. And now ready for the loop, and there the ball goes. And another one. And another one drops here. And oops, I should show here. Yep, things are not ideal, to say the least. And then right here, where you can't see right now, a magnet is stopped behind or hooked up behind the another edge. So things have to be checked. Anyway, that's a demo. Let's see how things work out. Oh, by the way, and here you can see the signal of one of the motors, and it doesn't really work out. So now it does. So let's go to the screencast. Alright, and looking at the construction, I was primarily looking at the point where, with the balls in my hand by now, why this is getting stuck. And then I notice that the end is not really in the mid of the chain. So let me keep the balls in my hand and move the end a little bit, thus that the chain is exactly at the center of the track. So now right, now let's see what happens. Although I still have not changed this, so the magnet, and I have to do it a little bit higher. No, this magnet, this one, can still get hooked behind that edge, but for now let's see it. And another thing is that I might have a solution, because I can maybe find the construction here, but let's first test again. And now you can also see the oscilloscope, so that's good. Let's run. Oh, and of course here I want to see the diagnosis interface. Right, that was missing. Go. That's one ball going stray. Yep. This is going, oh, this is wrong. Yeah, this is going wrong. Why is that? Yeah, and I know why. I have to stop. And I know why it's going wrong. Because this support is no longer supporting it. I have to find a way to connect it. So before I go to go test this one up here, I have to fix this connection, which is not actually connected right now, but I need to do that. The question is how. Because they don't match out. They're not at the same exact altitude. Let me find a solution for that one. Alright, a little bit of reconstruction. This part is lightweight, but I have to replace it. It just may not be that simple. So first thing I'm going to do is lift this and then remove the entire structure. Insert this one. And then I'll have to find another solution to do this, because these two are a nice fit, but it doesn't fit in here. So that's part one of reconstruction. And the next part is putting this hook up it or on it, which should work out nicely, like this. And that is almost horizontal. Now it is. So there should not be any hold-ups here anymore. Then starting the program again. That one was without ball, this one is with ball, and it goes nicely into the looping. Although this is not nice. And then I notice that unfortunately my suggestion didn't help, or my improvement. So what I need to do is move this part. Let me stop it. What I need to do is move this end a little bit back, and that will be a challenge, because this isn't moved that easily. I don't even know how to reach it easily. It's very tight here, by my own fault of course, but how do I reach it? How do I move it? Through here maybe? Yeah, that will work. And this one as well. So let's see if this works out. Starting again. And I need more balls. Oops. I need more balls. And testing this one. Yeah, that stops. Okay, now they're going to the end of the track again. and I have to just wait and see how this ends up. Several balls. And some lighting will work. And now that is a little bit the problem. Less than one ball and it gets, or less than two balls and they will get pushed back. But at least they're being picked up. So far no problem up here. They're being picked up. Another big problem is still this part of the track. So let's try again. This looping in itself works. That's all. Okay. Another one. Yeah, now it works. You can see it on the display. That all works out. That all works out nicely. So now it gets back to solving this. Why do they drop out, etc. And I do see that I have to fix this. And they all get ejected out by the sheer force of it. So let me stop this. So this really has to be checked out. The question is of course how. My first solution, or first idea for a solution to make this looping smaller is to move the connections down. It doesn't make it very small, but I hope small enough. And having no clue how far I can go. That's another question. I should make it much smaller. Then I will have to look at the angle that it is in. And it is an angle of, let me read the degrees, 15 and 15 degrees. And 15 and 15 make 30. However, this is also 30 degrees, but or 15 degrees, but that's something different. So I'm looking at 1, 2, and yeah, I should put it like this, so you can see anything. So this is 15, 15, flat, flat, 15. Not counting this one, just this one. So if I would have to add one of this, I have to add 15 plus 15 plus nothing, or just 15 plus 15. On the other hand, that is put on here. If I put it on here, though, it's 90 minus 15 or minus 30. So it would be a very different angle. 19 minus 30 is 60. So that would be a 60 degrees right here somewhere. So that will make a nice try out to see if I can make it in exact the same position, adding to this one, so I can slide it safely down and make the looping smaller, because right now we're going in, never make the complete loop, but drop down. And then, considering the speed, they drop mostly down on the other side, or they drop here and poof. So that's going to be a nice idea. But first I'm going to try to make this one go right here. Or another one, of course, with a complementary angle. So let's see how that ends up. So now I reconstructed or added construction like this, but then with 2 times 30, because again 2 times 30 is more than 1 times 60. Get it in the angle with one space block, and now I can shift this further down and see what the effect is. And then I probably will have to shift this as well, but we'll see how this works out. But at least now I can make the looping bigger and smaller, and it should be smaller for a nice result. So let me put the camera back and start it again, and keep it with the loop. And then I mean keep this part in place from right here. Possibilities, of course, that it will still jump out. Still have no solution for that one. But we'll see. I most likely have to catch. There's one coming. Alright. Whatever happens, happens. Yep, going. So, okay, stop. This makes it clear that the looping is still too large. And by doing that I put folding balls back into track, but this has to get smaller. And yeah, that means that I have to change this one, and I have to add another one. I have to add same structure as here, right here. Otherwise I can't extend it. This one has to go down. Even further down. It comes away now. So, wait, if that's the case, I can just about remove this part of the structure, although this one is attached to it as well, so that will be hard, but I can remove this one. Right, now I get a nice idea, or a nice other situation, because it is too far down to lead it with this block. So I'm going to shift this one inside here. Now it is actually going up here, not going down, so it comes down and going up and then in there. And this may not end up nicely, but let's try again. So without running the algorithm, picking a ball, let it run. That goes quite well. Another one, picking from the magnet. It has a large speed and it jumps right out of the track. Yep, but at least this part went well, and yes, it was completely ejected. So how to fix that one? Thing is, this needs to stay down and not go up. So another reconstruction. Alright, what I did, and let me show you. Oops, like this. I took the whole construction away and just let it loose. So unfixed, and let's see what happens. So one ball, that one works kind of, and that works kind of, but going out of the track. So yeah, this works better, but that one not so much. Another one works. So let me grab this ball, and yeah, works, just not always. How to deal with that one? Not sure yet, but time is up. So yeah, I could have shown you. So these balls are going from here down, and then it can be picked up again, and well, basically either follow the track and end up nicely there, or be or speed out of the tracks, whatever. That's it. And like I said, that's it for now, with a little reconstruction here, and not to forget a reconstruction right here. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please donate to show your appreciation of my videos via either PayPal or Wyatt. More information on my website, and you can also become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter. Very much appreciated as well. And your name will be mentioned on my website, and depending on the pledge you make also with my videos. More information under this video. To be continued. Have a nice day, and bye bye.